Yo, how's it going? Today we're doing a video on the 5 stars that are coming to Arknights Global within the next 6 to 8 months. I know a lot of people tend to talk about 6 stars that are coming, but in my opinion, some of the 5 stars look really good. Not gonna lie to you. So, before we get started, I just want to mention, thank you for all the support recently. This channel's been doing super duper well. I don't know why, honestly. I really do appreciate it though. We're gonna get straight into it. I won't waste people's time. Thank you very much. That's all I've got to say. So, we're going to go through these in order, so Harmonie first, and whoever's last in the video will be pretty much coming the latest. I want to mention now as well, I'm not a person who knows much about meta. I suck at Arknights, so if I say anything wrong, or I make a bad description about a character, don't blame me. We can definitely talk about the designs though. So, first of all, Harmonie is a character that will actually be coming with the Rathalos banner. You will unfortunately have to pull for her, so if you're skipping that banner, you're going to miss out on her. But Harmonie is a mystic caster. It seems like a lot of people compare her to Indigo in terms of playstyle. She is a little bit more of a DPS oriented Indigo from the looks of things. I personally think she just looks really fun. I don't think she's anything like broken good, but she seems like a decent unit that would be in general fun. Her second skill is actually one of my favorite things about her. She generates this field of water that can slow down enemies, and in general her design is just amazing. I've got to say it. Look at the little cat she has as well. It's like a little bow tie as well. It's too adorable. I love this. She does have a skin coming as well within the next few months after her release as well, so want to mention that. Next up we have Puzzle, a character I've been looking forward to for a very long time. Just gonna say it. He is a very cool character. I love his design. I love everything about him. If we actually talk about his skills though, he's a little bit more interesting, a little bit gimmicky. A lot of people do compare him to Cantabile in terms of how he works, but I do think they have quite a bit of a difference. He's a little bit more gimmicky because you want him to be fast to redeploy. Well, he is a fast redeploy. You want him to be deployed and taken back, but he benefits a lot more from being on the field, especially with skill 2. His cooldowns are worse than Cantabile's, so that is kind of why I think Cantabile, if you've got a build and you're a meta player, you probably should avoid building him, my opinion. But at the end of the day, in my opinion, Arknights isn't too serious anyway. I'm probably going to build him solely because he looks cool. He will be coming under the Reed Altar event, so when the banner comes around for Reed Altar, not only can you get Harmonie through the actual banner, you can get Puzzle for free. Free unit, at the end of the day, can't go wrong. Next character we have is Firewhistle. Firewhistle will be coming with the Chongyue and Lim banner. Now, this banner is pre-stacked. A lot of people are going to be pulling on this. It has the Dragon Sisters. If you get a copy of her, in general, she's quite an interesting unit. First of all, her design, very cool. I actually really love her design. I think she's very cute. I mean, she's very cool. Definitely what I'm going to say. She works quite interestingly because she is part of the Fortress archetype and she's a defender. She's like a mini Horn, not with how she works specifically, but because she does AoE range damage, her range is pretty different than most characters, and in general, she does some pretty good AoE physical damage. She seems to do pretty good damage. I'm probably not going to build her personally, but when she comes around, maybe at some point I might be like, you know what, why not? She looks cool. In general, if you want to build her, you can always go for it. It's your choice. I think she's a pretty cool unit. So, next character we're going to talk about is Ji-Yoon. This character will actually be another free character, which we'll be getting through the Chongyue and Lin event. So, Ji-Yoon's quite an interesting unit. In general, I do like her design, but I'm just not going to build her. Just straight up. She works a little bit interestingly because when she uses her skill, she basically throws a chakram and lands in a specific spot on the map with her range. This doesn't have to land on any unit. It will literally just land in a specific spot, and I believe one block around it, it will basically slow enemies within it and deal damage. Damage seems pretty decent. She has a module that will reduce enemies' defense by 100, and if you use her with Archetto, obviously she will get more of a benefit because of Archetto's module. In general, a pretty interesting unit, but for me, I just feel like she's gonna be good in some places and then might be a bit annoying to use on some maps. Personally, pretty cool looking character though. If you want to go and use her, be free. Alright, next character we're going to talk about is Wind Chimes then. So, Wind Chimes will actually be available on a Q buy banner. I know a lot of people want to summon on that banner, so you might get Wind Chimes as well. Wind Chimes is quite an interesting unit. I've looked a lot online and people generally don't rate her over Archetype. It seems like she has some potential, but there are just better operators out there, and in general, if you want to build a character like this for a design, I do recommend you do so, because at the end of the day, I don't really think it matters who you build. It's your account, it's your game, it's single player, it's up to you of course. Honestly, her design is very, very cool. Her outfit, I actually realized before, is very, very sussy. So, you know, if you're into that type of stuff, maybe Wind Chimes is for you. So, next character we're going to talk about. We have the Wind Chimes, and then we have the coolest character on the planet. I'm genuinely not joking. For a 5-star, this is going to be the coolest looking 5-star in the whole entire game. This is part of the Monster Hunter Kirin X Yato banner. This is a must pull banner in my opinion. I just want to say, if you don't pull on this banner, you're probably going to regret it. I know the feeling of skipping collab banners. Collab banners could potentially never come back. The unit might never come back. It is very, very important to pull on this banner. This guy is an absolute badass and looks. He is actually the first Musha god to actually be able to hit aerial enemies with a skill, which is pretty cool in general. Honestly, I really, really like him. He seems like he does some pretty good damage as well. I can't wait for him. I'm going to be getting him. I'm going to be building him. That's all I have to say about him. Nothing more. So, next character we have is Cement. Listen, Cement is she is the character of all time, right? She is not... It's not that she's bad. She's just not part of the meta at the moment. And, you know, maybe one day, she'll be the best character in the game. It could happen, you know. You never know. She's a bit more of a meme unit. Honestly, her character design is just funny. I really, really like her. She does just seem like a meme of an operator more than anything. Not someone that you're going to really use a lot. If you want to build her, go for it. I love her design though. Her design is very, very funny. She will be available on the Enos banner if you want to get her there. I know some people are actually going to be pulling on that banner, but personally, I'm not going to be pulling on that banner, so I probably won't get her. But next character we have is a bit of an interesting one. We have Morgan. Morgan's actually a character we're going to get through episode 12 from one of the rewards. I don't know how entirely this is going to work, but I hope they go down this line of like giving us free characters from story. I don't really think they do that apart from the Amir. I might be wrong. I might have forgot someone, but Morgan's quite interesting. I've heard people say that she's like a budget Nerl altar. You know, like mum's telling you that you got Nerl altar at home and this is Nerl altar at home kind of thing. Personally, not really my type of character. She's a bit weirdly designed because you kind of want her to be lower HP to be stronger, but Dreadnoughts kind of die quickly because of the low defense. So, a little bit of a weird character. There is better options. In general, I do kind of like her design though. Not really my type of design, to be honest though. So, the final character we have here is Melanite. Now, Melanite will be coming with the Holoyek and Mulesi banner. I don't know if I said those names right. I might have said them wrong, but this is a Here I Stand banner that's coming. 4th anniversary banner. In general, she seems like a pretty decent unit. Might be decent IS. That's all I can really tell you about her, honestly. She's a sniper. She just seems like she's just pretty decent unit that just does her job, pretty much. That's my personal opinion. In terms of design, she's very unique. I'm actually not really too sure what to think of her design. I do like it, but it's not my type of thing. Her weapon, though, is actually very, very cool looking. I'm not gonna lie to you, but anyway, I think that pretty much does it for every single character here. Honestly, going through some of the characters that I really, really liked. For example, Rathalos. What a cool character. I love how they use for these the altars for the 2 stars and not like just normal 5-star altars like they usually do. This is very, very cool. Very, very cool unit in general. Another character I really liked was Harmonie. Harmonie's a character I'm definitely going to build solely because of her design, honestly. I just think she looks really, really cool. Puzzle as well. Even with a person who's got Cantabile maxed and, well, maxed. Built. Let's not go too far. I've got a built. Honestly, I'm still going to build Puzzle. I think Puzzle is just kind of like a bit more of a fun unit in general. But anyway, If you guys enjoyed this video, please do drop us a like. If you're still watching at this point, do let me know which character you actually like the most. Hopefully you guys like this type of video. I kind of did a bit of editing like midway through because my throat was kind of disappearing. For some reason, I'm kind of set on recording everything in one go. I should probably not do that, but editing kind of annoys me. I don't know why, but anyway, if you're still watching to this point, please do leave a comment down below for the word potato, and then I'll know you're a real legend. And I will see you guys in the next one, and adios.